Spring is on its way, and with it comes snow melting and flooding. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen tells us what we can expect from this year's floodplain.
Right now, snowmelt in the La-Crosse area has been steady. That reduces flood risk, but it doesn't eliminate it altogether. It's March, and the winter snow is melting. This region, with its many rivers, is no stranger to a spring flood. National Weather Service meteorologist Todd Shea says they're not expecting serious flooding.
It looks like it has the potential to be kind of a normal melt year. So we probably, will maybe get above flood stage for up time. How high is a little bit yet to be determined.
But that doesn't mean there won't be any.
Being right on the Mississippi, it's something that we have to keep very close watch on.
Places along the river, like Copeland Park and La-Crosse, face damage almost immediately.
And then obviously Riverside Park and Pettibone Park, those are kind of the big ones that have a lot of visitors that get impacted by the flood waters.
The Parks Department is prepared for high waters.
We get out our public service announcements closing it down, then we actually physically will close down.
The department also moves things like picnic tables to higher ground. Right now, tributaries are in the clear.
On the Kickapoo, Black, Root River in Minnesota, they don't have as much snow left in those basins, so the risk there is much lower than on the main stem.
But the impact of main channels, like the Mississippi, are still to be determined.
They have water or snow melt sources quite a ways away, so they're still subject to some high water.
Especially after northern snowfalls. Shea has advice for homeowners preparing for flood damage.
Just keep an eye on forecasts. You might have to move stuff to higher ground for a while until that threat passes by.
Flooding can also cause lasting damage. Part of the Parks Department responsibility after flooding is to take care of damage and repair it. In La-Crosse, Emily Haugen for News 8 Now.
All right, thanks a lot, Emily. The National Weather Service's flood risk prediction is subject to change, so you'll want to keep an eye on that forecast. We have a link available at news8000.com.